Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we will be doing the camera review of the iQOO Neo 7. So iQOO Neo 7 is a successor of the hugely popular Neo 6 launched last year. It was one of the really good devices below the 30,000 price segment in India. Now we have the iQOO Neo 7. Now iQOO Neo 7 comes with a 64 megapixel triple camera setup, and it also comes with a 16 megapixel selfie camera. So in this video we will be looking at how good the camera experience is on this device, and also we will see the camera samples taken from the iQOO Neo 7. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So first let's have a look at the hardware offered. So the device comes with a 64 megapixel triple camera setup. The 64 megapixel shooter is a Samsung GW3 sensor with f1.8 aperture, and a secondary camera is a 2 megapixel macro sensor and a third 2 megapixel depth sensor. On the front panel we have a 16 megapixel shooter for selfies. So let's go straight into the camera samples to see how it performs. Looking at the daylight captures, the 64 megapixel sensor does a good job in terms of details, colors and sharpness levels. You can see the processing of the image is also quite good. The color balance is good for the most part, but occasionally the sky colors are a lot boosted and looks unnatural. The colors look saturated at times too. The contrast is definitely maintained well. The sharpness levels are also quite good for this segment, and this is evident when you pixel peep. The dynamic range is also nice and wide and is acceptable for this price segment. Overall, I would say the 64 megapixel camera does a good job for this segment, and users won't complain unless they are looking for really natural colors in the photos. Sadly, at this price segment, it misses out on the ultra wide angle camera. Let's move on to the close-up images. Here also you can see there are good details on offer, and the 64 megapixel does good colors and also sharpness levels are quite good. The detailing and colors are also quite good, but occasionally there is a bit of saturation. The primary camera once again delivers good details in the close-up images. The phone also comes with a macro camera, which is a 2 megapixel shooter, and this is where things are not so great. The colors looks a bit washed out and the details are average, and there is a lot of noise in the images too. Almost all the brands are now using 2 megapixel macros, and this is definitely not serving the purpose. Let's move on to the portraits. Once again, the primary camera saturates the portrait images. Also, the portraits are not consistent in quality. When there is bright light, it does whiten the face, giving an artificial look. The shirt colors are also a lot boosted and not natural looking. So portraits definitely needs a bit more improvement. The skin tones are also not so great and needs improvement. The edge detection although is quite good. Next up, the low light captures. Here you can see in indoor light conditions there is decent amount of details available, and sharpness is also acceptable. But when light drops further, you can see noise kicking in, and this is where you need to switch to night mode, and this improves the quality. Thanks to the OIS, the night mode works pretty well with minimal noise and good details too. The details are good, and so is the sharpness levels. The colors are also done quite well. So with the optical image stabilization, the night mode works pretty well. Finally, moving on to the selfies, the 16 megapixel selfie camera does a decent job with selfies. We like the way it produces skin tones, and the sharpness levels and details are quite good. The dynamic range is also decent. Overall, the selfie experience looks good, although it is definitely not the best for the segment. The phone also comes with portrait mode for selfies. It once again does a decent job, although edge detection isn't perfect. Let's move on to the video recording. The phone supports 4K 60 FPS, but there is no stabilization on offer, and hence the footage is shaky. While the quality of the video is good, it is definitely not recommended for moving videos. The phone also has 4K 30 FPS along with 1080p at 60 and 30 FPS. The quality looks good in almost all formats with good sharpness and colors. While there is EIS and OIS on offer, the stabilization was not the best for this segment in our testing. The colors are pretty good in the video. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the iQOO Neo 7. It can record videos only in 1080p resolution, and you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from this video. So that was the detailed camera review of the iQOO Neo 7. So summing up, how does the iQOO Neo 7 perform in terms of camera? While there are a few shortcomings like no ultra wide angle camera, the secondary camera is just a 2 megapixel shooter, issues with portraits and more. But whatever the camera offers, it does decently well. With good daylight, close up and decent low light experience and decent selfie, it is a decent package for what it offers. It might not be the best camera smartphone in this segment, but it serves the purpose. There is also a slight downgrade in terms of camera performance when you compare with the iQOO Neo 6. So that was the camera review of the iQOO Neo 7. So what do you guys think about the camera? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. This is Nirmal signing off with the camera review of the iQOO Neo 7. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.